Okay, boys and girls, the problem says John caught a perch that was 21 inches long. Then he caught a bass that was 16 inches long. How much longer was the perch than the bass? Well, the first thing I would do, that's a picture of my perch. Looks like a pretty big fish, huh?
Yes.
This is a picture of my bass.
Oh, it has a glow.
It looks tiny. Well, it is smaller than the perch. So the first thing I would want to do is I would want to start to measure my perch. And remember, when we measure our perch, we start at the edge. Did I start at the edge when I measured there? No. Yes or no?
Yes.
Look right here. Did I start at the edge?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Now I need to try to get to the other edge right there. So as I continue to measure, I've got some more there. And also I got to make sure there's no white spaces between my squares. Are there any white spaces between there? No. And then as I go on, did I go all the way to the edge?
Yes.
Yeah, it's about 21, okay? It's about 21. So I've measured that. Now I need to measure my bass. Did I start at the edge?
Yes.
Did I go to the other edge?
No.
It's here to here. It's close. There's a little bit of space right there. But remember, it's about that long. It's about that long, okay? So the next thing I do is I put them on top of each other. I've got my perch on top, which was 21 inches. Excuse me. And I have the bass in the bottom, which was 12 inches. Or 16 inches, I'm sorry. So then, the next step is to take those same tiles that I used to measure from here, and I just take the fish away, and guess what? When I do that, they're now on top of each other. If I go from here to here, that's like if I was measuring the fish, because when you look at the fish, see how I've got this many on the fish? How if I were to circle, I've got that many there and I've got this many here. Well, on the next slide, you're going to see, all I did was I took the pictures of the fish away. It's still the same number of tiles. So I've got 21 here and I've got 16 there. So if I make my lines and I keep them even, this bottom one was the size of the bass. This was the size of the bass right here. And this over here was the size of the perch. Now, as I look at that, I can figure out how much longer the perch was. Which one looks longer to you, the perch or the bass?
The perch.
The perch is on top, the bass is on bottom. Which one looks longer to you?
Perch.
The perch, right? So the question was asking how much longer was the perch than the bass. All I have to do is take a box and put it right around there. How much longer was the perch than the box? Perch than the bass. Count those boxes. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer was 5 inches longer. Okay? It was 5 inches longer. Now the way that you can check to make sure you have the right answer is you can take this number that we use for the bass, which was the number 16, and then if I add 5, which was my answer for how much longer the perch was, and if I start at 16 and I count on 5 more, I've got 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that gives me, 21. That gives me an answer of 21. Was 21 how long the perch was? Yes, it was. So therefore, I know that 5 inches is the correct answer. This is just a way of checking to make sure I got the correct answer. But this 5 inches right over here is the correct answer.
How do you do that so fast?
That's the correct answer. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, you guys can watch this video again on Edmodo, and hopefully it'll make more sense to you, okay?